She's working at LighTech. Is that right?
Yes. Hi, everybody. So maybe you are a little bit confused because my colleague Richard has to be presented. He's really sorry, but he can't be here today. So I'm here instead of him to explain you what we are doing and what we are doing against the coronavirus outbreak and automatization of buildings. As I told you, my name is Lucia and I'm lighting designer from LighTech. You might be wondering, okay, what lighting designer is going to tell us about the sterilization and UVC systems. The UVC is part of the light spectrum, and that's why lighting designer is one of the person who is working with this kind of technology. My presentation will be about the higher levels of quality in the interior of buildings, UVC disinfection against the viruses in this time of the year, especially against the COVID-19. So you know that already because you have seen for sure many of pictures like this, that how coronavirus is spreading through the population. So when you enter the room, main cause of spreading is coughing and sneezing. When you cough and sneeze, then the virus is in the room becomes contaminated within a few seconds, and the viral parts rotate in the room several hours, up to 2 days, what's really important. And it's transferred to the other people's hands by touching surfaces as handrails, handles, any desktops in the offices. So everything what you can touch, you are spreading the coronavirus. On this picture, you see that we are using the disinfection on the hands, like the alcohol disinfection. But what can we do more is that we will use the disinfection in the room, and it's important to know how to divide the disinfection. It's not enough when we are just doing the alcohol disinfection. To disinfect the room properly, we need to combine the disinfection of the surfaces and the disinfection of the air. Here comes you wake up morning, and here comes many questions. Did I wash my hands? Yes. And the handle? Yes. And what about the bathroom? And what about the sink, toilet, and the bags I use for shopping? No, did I forget them? Oh my God. But if I wash them, what's next? Did you wipe the car handle? And now you see from these many questions that you are doing many activities through the days, and these activities are repeating. So what we do and what we need to do is we need to do this thing automated. So we need automatization, not to focus if I forget, if I did it, and so on. We know the best UVC systems for the whole planet. As I told you, UVC is not a new technology. It's not the new invention just during this coronavirus outbreak. UVC is known on the market more than 70 years already. It has been used in many areas before. I will tell you after. What is important to say that this kind of disinfection is pretty natural. It's UVC spectrum is part of the light. It's part of the light what you can see every day, but it's a special length of special nanometers which you can't see, but there is this spectrum of the light. Maybe for the younger, you can if you don't know how the UVC looks like, it's this violet light when you are entering the discos and they are checking whether you have paid or not. So this is also the UVC. As I told you, that the UVC is, we can say, it's old technology. It has been used in hospitals for many years ago, and from these hospitals we have used it, and we have transformed it into the office building, into the industry, and from the hospital, we have also used the legislation and the frameworks how to work with the UVC safely. This is one example of the kitchen in an office building where the UVC is installed. Directly emitted UVC disinfects the surfaces in common areas like the kitchen without the presence of the people. It's important to say that when there's a direct UVC, like you see on a page, it can be done only when there is no one in the room, because the safety comes first. Can you imagine that there will be a building which is doing all this UVC disinfection automatically? Like there will be a control system in the building, and this control system will say, okay, this room is empty now, I can start the process of the disinfection. In this room there is occupancy, there are people working in, so I will switch on the air disinfection, which can be done also by people who are working in the office. Okay, now there is a toilet which is empty, and I will start the sterilization because there is no one in the room. Yes, our company can, because we are working already on pilot projects which are using this kind of system. We have developed our own system to control all the UVC devices, and according to the occupancy, we are switching on and off the sterilization. We are looking for a comprehensive automated system for the disinfection of the air and water, and also surfaces for the indoor environment of buildings. Here is important to say that here you can see the picture of administrative building, or office building, but what we can see from our Slovak market, there is high demand, not only from the office building, but from the industry, from car industry, from any plant where there are many people who are entering the same room. They are changing the clothes, then they are having lunch together. So here are the examples of the rooms which we can disinfect. So the UVC system is it's our system which we can develop, and it's a reliable control system that uses sensors for presence and for the movement. So according these sensors, we know if there is a presence or any movement in the room, and we can start the disinfection. We're also measuring the level of the CO2 and the light intensity. It's also advanced system to use and to measure the effective dose of the CO2 UV radiation in the space also. Oh, what's that? Something empty. Okay. Here are some examples of the products which we are using, because the working system consists of the control system, which I was speaking about a couple of minutes ago, and it consists from the products, different products. As I told you, the good disinfection combine the disinfection of surfaces, then air. In some cases, it can be also water, but it's maybe different than the office building. And on this picture, you can see the product which can be operating also when there is a presence in the room, because it works on the system that the warm air is going up in the room, and when it's below the gypsum ceiling, what you can see, then the UVC radiation will disinfect the air. So this is one example of integration in the standard gypsum ceiling. It's very easy. You just put one cassette of the gypsum ceiling and you install this. Then on this second picture, you see UVC robot. It's fully automated. Let's say you have one whole room, and you can say, okay, every hour after the meeting, I want the disinfection of this room or of whole floor. It doesn't matter if it's floor, if it's lobby, if it's room, if it's meeting room. You just program the robot, and when you start the robot, it will go automatically into the room, which is signed in his program, and he will do the sterilization. This robot is the most efficient robot in the world. It's also used for medical rooms, for surgery rooms, to disinfect the rooms. Here is example of integration into the toilets, because I know that many companies who are doing the disinfection are doing the cleaning in the toilet, but you will agree with me when I say it's quite impossible to clean the toilet after every one person who will use it. It's not possible. But here, as you can see on the picture, this UVC disinfection is going on when there is no one on the toilet, and when the person enter the room, thanks to our control system, the light switch off, the UVC light switch off. There is just a standard light on, and when the room, the toilet is empty, the disinfection will go automatically. This is good also for the shopping malls, or for any other space when there are a lot of people sharing the toilet or visiting the toilets. This is the disinfection box. We have been speaking about the disinfection of the air, about the disinfection of the surface, like let's say toilet surface. But what about the lobby? Because sometimes people are sharing the keys. One man is opening the door, then somebody else will come, and they are sharing whether the keys, they might be sharing the in factories tools, or there might be courier carrying on the envelopes or some papers, and on everything there might be this virus. So everything what you want to sterilize, you put into the box, and automatically there will be the disinfection within from 30 seconds up to 1 minute, and then you can take off the goods what you put in, and it's fully clear. And the last product, when you don't have the possibility to install the upper air, what was on the first picture, the air disinfection, you can use this mobile air disinfector for disinfecting the air in the room. It's mobile, you can it's plug and play, so you will plug it into the socket, and this air sterilization works during the occupancy of the room. So you might have a meeting, or you can be working in your office, and the air will be sterilized through this time. There is one more product which I don't have in my presentation because it's a little bit complicated, and it's fully individual on every building, and it's the air disinfection in the air conditioning. We can do also sterilization of the air through the air condition, but we need to see the type of the device. We need to have all the parameters, and then we can advise you the solution, also for your air condition. We can also integrate the UVC into the existing lighting fixtures, which is also architecturally suitable lighting concept. It can work that the UVC disinfection, it's on an upper level of the luminaire, and then on below there is a standard light, and you can combine it. The UVC can be on when there is no one in the room, and the standard light is on all the time. So what are we doing in our project? We will prepare for our customer the project documentation with specification and operating manuals. We will explain all safety function of the solution operating condition. We also evaluate each solution or sets of solution according to the total cost of ownership, let's say for 10 years. So our job is to get you reliable solution that are economically sustainable and scalable when you need them. If you will have any question, we will be happy when you will contact us on the address below, and I'm here for you to